I guess a lot of artists and groups could. I think it's quite common that they would be afraid to sort of take a political stance, and the environment can be considered to be a political stance, which I don't think it should be. I mean, it should just be the common sense or the common goal for everyone to strive towards. But I think that can be a thing that we don't want to put that mark on us. Like, we try to be an eco-friendly band, and as soon as we do something that's not eco-friendly, we're going to get criticized because we've put that stamp on ourselves being an eco-friendly band. And that can be, I mean, I could definitely see myself being afraid of putting that stamp on our band, for instance. But if more people would do it, it would be better, of course.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it also needs, I mean, social media is such a, bad place sometimes. But I think it's also the way you tell the story. I mean, if you come off as being a know-it-all kind of person, I think it's the way you tell the story. You don't have to come off as being sacred and now we're saving the world with this, but better just tell the story as this is the way we did it. I mean, it's nothing holy about it, but it's just something that we want to share. And then I think once you start preaching, that's where you lose people. And so my idea wasn't about preaching; it was more about just not selling, but telling the story. And so that's, I think, but I totally get you, and I think there's a lot of people out there that are afraid of taking a political stand. But if you as an artist can really, I mean, that's what artists have been doing for centuries, taking political stands. So if you can take a political stance now in these times about the environment, I think it's just more about the people that are negative towards you than it does about you in a way. I think artists, you have a platform where you can talk to people and be a good example. You don't have to like I said, you don't have to come off as the ultimate truth, but you can just show bits of what you're doing towards making things better.
And so maybe it's a good thing that most of this part falls on the venue instead of on the artist side, I guess. And what can a venue do then? It's we discussed it earlier. We try to have a great backline in the house, so we don't need to rent so much stuff. And you know, agree with artists long before then that this is what we have, use it. We don't rent other stuff for you if it's not absolutely necessary. That's one thing. So we minimize the rental costs and the local travel with all the equipment. Green energy, of course. Probably a lot of electricity is used in the venue. I can imagine our venue is open usually without the corona. We're open 6 days a week, and there's a lot of lamps and stuff. So switching to green energy would be probably a big thing. Regarding catering, using local food as much as possible. And that's also one thing that you should agree on for the artist if they have really, I mean, some international artists have really weird riders about catering, and maybe you should say no to a lot of that because you need to buy stuff that's not sustainable.